This talk was given at a conference and was the biggest risk I've taken in years. The wound trauma isn't the bad thing that happened. It's the bruise it left on your wiring. Mine came from childhood chaos, a violent first love, and a neighborhood that treated silence like oxygen. By my late 20s, I'd ghosted 9 friendships. Poof, gone, because closeness felt like a hand around my throat. My average romance? 4 months, then I'd pick a fight just to build an exit ramp. I kept shoeboxes of apology letters I never mailed. I couldn't stand anyone seeing the cracked version of me. Researchers call it attachment rupture. I call it living like a smoke detector. Every breath smelled like smoke. The struggle, I tried the usual DIY fixes, meditation apps, long runs, glitter pen journaling. Band-Aid on a broken leg. At 2:14 a.m., the night terrors still barged in. My adrenal gland sprayed cortisol like a busted sprinkler. Then my little cousin asked why I never sat with my back to a door. That's when I dragged myself to an EMDR therapist. First session, I blanked on my own age. She smiled and said, "Your body kept the score. Let's teach it new math." 18 months later, we'd done just that. EMDR for the flashback somatic work to unlock my shoulders. Trauma-focused CBT to turn everyone leaves into some people stay and I can spot them. The turning point. No angels, no soundtrack. Just a sticky August night in a church basement and they promised free pizza. In the circle of folding chairs, a retired firefighter described the same parking lot flop. Same asphalt, same phantom gunfire. If his wiring could rewire after 30 years of running into flames, mine wasn't doomed after 20 of emotional house fires. I volunteered to stack chairs, make coffee, and maybe tell my story next month. One small yes turned into an avalanche. The healing. Healing turned out to be a team sport. Every Tuesday, we lay a rope in a circle on the floor. Inside that rope, we borrowed 4 rules from post-genocide Rwanda: safety, trust, respect, new life orientation. Sounds lofty, but the magic's in the micro skills. Feel your feet when panic spikes. Say, "I'm angry," to shrink it. Roll your neck so your vagus nerve remembers you're not in a chokehold. After 6 months, my startle response dropped by half. Cheap heart rate monitor, willing neighbors, lots of deliberate door slams. Bigger win, 11 months without ghosting a friend. My relationship just passed the 2-year mark, because I quit building exits and started practicing repair. I'm flooded. Can we hit pause for 20? Turns out sentences like that are superglue for trust. Community restoration. Individual healing bumps into collective healing fast. Our circle swelled from 8 to 80. Petty crime in our 2-block radius dipped 19%. Correlation, sure. But neighbors felt the difference. We spun off after school clubs, a repair cafe where teens fix toasters and elders practice English, monthly storytelling nights. The library now shelves 50 trauma recovery books donated by Circle folks. Pastors, imams, rabbis take turns opening with a 60-second blessing. No sermons, just a reminder that healing dwarfs any single story. I now train survivors to become peer facilitators. Triage is simple. If you're still flinching at everything, we fund your first 6 therapy sessions through a micro grant we fundraise ourselves. Stable? Welcome to the rope. Yearmark grads learn to hold space for the next wave. The circle keeps widening. If your body feels like it's starring in a horror flick, start here. Sit, feel your feet. Exhale 2 beats longer than you inhale. Do it now. No one's stopping you. Then Google trauma-informed therapist near me or low-cost EMDR. Book the appointment before your brain talks you out of it. If money's the wall, DM me. I'll shoot you the grant form. Healing isn't a luxury, it's infrastructure, like roads or clean water. Maybe you're past crisis and wondering what to do with the energy you used to burn on survival. Find a local crew, men's shed, quilting circle, youth soccer, and ask, what would make this place safe enough for someone to share a hard story? Whatever they say, help make it happen. Bring cushions, buy a kettle, print flyers in Spanish. Tiny acts that scream, you belong, If nothing nearby exists, email me your zip code. We'll ship you a starter kit, rope, chairs, PDF of the 4 rules, free. No credentials required, just willingness. The scars don't vanish. The knee I shredded in that parking lot still tells the weather. But scars stop steering the map once you start walking new terrain with people who will admit they're scared too. Healing yourself is unselfish. It's the first brick in repaving the street where your grandkids will ride bikes. So feel your feet, breathe that longer exhale, and take the next absurdly small step. Send the text, book the session, stack the chair, tell the story. The cracks are where the light gets out, and right now there's a circle of us holding a lamp, waiting for you to plug it in. Thank you.